I'm Mr. J. Hi, today we're talking about Pakistan and India and the conflict there. This is our advanced video for Tuesday, May the 13th, 2025. We have our AI pick, and looks like a good thing that happened. Obviously, our news isn't very good right now. Our news is definitely... If you think of our news as just being the conflict, then it's bad, right? But if you think of our news as being the ceasefire, you might think it's good. Let's just say bad, because I don't think, it would be better if this had not happened, in my opinion, anyways. Let's go down and say ceasefire. 3 syllables, right? Ceasefire. Terrorist attack. Tourist. Operation. Missile. Drone. Drone is just 1 syllable. Drone. We have violation. Civilians. Military sites. Prime Minister. Troops. Retaliation. That's a long word. Retaliation. Nuclear. It's a scary word. Tension and dialogue. Dialogue. Okay. Here we go. Once again, bad. If there was peace, that would be good, but once again, it's an AI pick, so I don't think that's the current state of things. In April of 2025, a terrorist attack and sorry if my pronunciation isn't good, Pahalgam, Kashmir, killed 26 Indian tourists. If my pronunciation's bad, tell me in the comments. Tell me how to pronounce it correctly, okay? India blamed Pakistan-based groups and launched Operation Sindoor on May the 7th, attacking targets in Pakistan, and Pakistan controlled Kashmir. Pakistan responded with missiles and drone strikes. It's not good. There's lots of history between India and Pakistan. If you don't know, you should look it up, okay? It's important to understand the situation. A U.S. brokered ceasefire was announced on May 10th, but both sides accused each other of violating the truce. Small attacks continued, but most fighting stopped and civilians started returning home. On May 12th, military officials from both countries met to support the ceasefire and talked about lowering troop numbers. India's Prime Minister, Modi, right? Narendra, I'm sorry if my pronunciation's wrong again, Modi, warned the conflict is only paused, and promised retaliation if attacked again. Pakistan warned of nuclear risks. Both countries have nuclear weapons. The situation is tense but under control, with other countries asking India and Pakistan to talk and avoid war. Yes, please avoid war if you can. I don't think that's good for anyone. All right, our questions, right? Our quiz, our online quiz. You can do that if you look in the description. What started the conflict between India and Pakistan in April 2025? What was the name of India's military response? What happened on May 10th? What did both countries do after the ceasefire? And what is Prime Minister Modi's position on the ceasefire? What does he think about it? Okay. All right, today's word of the day is spark, and it's a word related with fire. This week we're doing fire-related words, and the non-fire meaning. It's sort of hard to tell by this. It's in the eyes. There's like a spark in the eyes, maybe. All right, what does that mean? First of all, spark, all right? The first meaning of spark, the fire meaning of spark, a tiny flash of fire or light caused by friction, electricity, or a flame, okay? And we've got a number of different translations now. I'm trying to reach as many ESL learners as I can, so that's switched up a bit. And our non-fire meaning here, spark, a small amount of a strong feeling like hope, joy, or love inside a person. So I guess there's a spark of hope that they're going to hit their target here. a spark of hope. So that's what it's talking about. Okay, pronunciations, not too bad. The spelling and the pronunciation are the same. There's no special phonics tricks or anything, but let's practice anyways. We have the R sound. I'm Canadian, so it's going to be the North American pronunciation. R, arc, 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 park, 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 and spark. Spark, 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 just like that. Spark, easy enough, not too hard. Example sentences: the spark from the match lit the candle, and non-fire meaning even after the accident, she still had a spark of hope in her eyes. A spark of hope in her eyes. Good. All right, so weather. I've switched up the weather too. We're going to randomly choose 3 capital cities from a number of cities where in our countries where there's lots of ESL learners. All right, so our first one is New Delhi, which is the capital of India. And in New Delhi, there's going to be a high of 42. God, that's hot. A low of 28, and there will be hazy sunshine. For Canada, that's where I'm from, Canada, Ottawa, Canada, a high of 26, a low of 4, and it will be nice and warm, sun in areas of high clouds. Oh, Canada. And then let's see, what else do we have? Hanoi, Vietnam. We have a high of 31, a low of 24, and it will be mostly cloudy with a couple of thunderstorms, especially late in the day. Okay, so that's it. We talked about the weather in Hanoi, Ottawa, and New Delhi. We talked about spark, and we talked about the unfortunate conflict between Pakistan and India. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.